Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Table Talk. I don't usually do this kind of topics, but this is the first time. It's like a little rant. We're going to be talking about accents. Yes, it's the way you speak. And we all know the famous British accent, the American accent, my accent, which I've never really paid much attention to, or if you guys even noticed. But someone had to comment this in my previous videos. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of comment is that. Is that meant to be offensive or is that meant to be a curious question? But I don't know, it got me thinking about the way I speak, or generally, my accent. And for those of you who are new to this channel or follow me, you have known that I am from Malaysia and I speak Malaysian English, which is Manglish, and very similar to the one in Singapore called Singapore English or Singlish. We have a very interesting, strange intonations, and we combine different languages together. Hence, some common slangs you'll hear from Manglish will be, "Hey, why like that? Can meh? You see lah." "I don't know ah. Why got like that one? You think how? I don't know eh." And many more. I don't know, it just made me think about different people and how they speak, and how some people tend to like accents from a different country more than the rest. Like for me, I watch a lot of movies, TV series and all that, and the American accent is very popular, so everyone is very used to it, and the British one too, which a lot of people love it because it sounds so sophisticated and elegant, whereas mine, I don't know what you guys think of my accent. I think when I watch back my own videos of myself, I don't know, I sound very unintelligent. I'm not sure, but all this reflecting has gone into my head, and sometimes I wish I could change my accent to something else. But what do you guys think so far? Is my accent very strange? Do you guys get it? Do you think that, I should kind of tweak it or change it in any way? It's really cold outside. You can see how hot my tea is. People actually kind of think that there are only a few kind of accents in the world that are the norm per se. Like when you watch all the Hollywood movies and British movies, they speak with their accent, American and British accent, and they hear accents like mine, they get very taken aback. They're like, "What are you saying? I don't understand what you're saying," or "It sounds very strange." The whole world has their own slang and accent, so we should celebrate that, not just focus on the few kinds and think that everyone should talk like that, speak like that. That's my daily winter thoughts. If I did have a chance to change my accent, if I went to, I don't know, some accent training school, I would definitely choose to do the British accent. As much as I say this, but I would definitely want to do that accent. It's so nice to hear it, and for me, I would say I sometimes combine slangs from different regions into my Malaysian English. So like this word, I would say water, the American style, water, instead of water. And where I live in Melbourne, it's water. I throw in from American and British into my Manglish, and that's why when you hear my accent in some of my old videos, it sounds very off. My intonation is a bit all over the place, but that's how it is. We don't stress our words the same, and we sometimes bring it up even though it's not really a question. Like what I'm doing now, it sounds like I'm saying a question, but I'm actually not saying a question. But yes, I am very curious to know what are your favorite kind of accents that you listen to. Comment below, let me know. Just food for thought. I'm very curious actually. For me, it's a British accent, but some people love the French accent, the Italian accent, the Spanish accent. For me, it's so hard to change how you speak because growing up when you're 22, 23, you're kind of stuck in those ways, and it's a bit hard to change the way you talk, and it will sound very fake. You yourself know that it's very tiresome because it's not yourself. People don't change the way they talk that easily. I'm sure actors do it too in movies, they have to go for training classes to speak in different accents, but when they finish filming, they just revert back to how they speak. That's how it is. They don't stick to an accent they learn, they go back to the original selves, which is very important, I think. It's very funny that I know some people, they actually travel to overseas like Australia and in England too, and they've just been there for a few years, and when you talk to them again, they have a very, very obvious change in the accents. They sound like as if they're Australian or British, and you're like thinking, hang on a minute, you didn't talk like that before. That is so not you. Stop lying. I shall see what I'll do, if it's even worth changing the way I speak or improving it a bit. But that's for another day. And as usual, Thank you guys for watching, and also subscribe to my channel Casual, where I talk really random stuff from vlogs to table talk and also trying out new things. I'll see you guys next time.